Right, lads. Notifications are out. Yo, Athalagos. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you for being here. We're gonna go for a short stream. Just started. I just sent the notification. The boys should pull up. We promised. There's a couple of viewers that I have. One of them needed a physical spell staff crafted, a Reaper staff. So we promised him we'll do it. I promised somebody build help. We have a hardcore THC character that we haven't touched. I promised them a build guide on Sork speedruns, so I've been working on that, been recording it. So we'll probably do some speedruns today. There's a whole bunch of shit that we're gonna do that the people have wanted. But yeah. It should be an interesting stream, that's for sure. Appreciate you popping by, sir. Ah, we might get started with a speed run, but oh, the other thing we did yesterday, which I don't know, you might be interested in that, Athalagos. I pulled out, my monk is completely naked. Let me take the timer out. We don't need a timer for non-speedrun stuff. So yesterday I did a create a monk build for under 200 divs. So I pulled this out, and we have like 65 left over. I pulled it I put it into my stash last night, because I didn't think that we're gonna continue, but this was done all in 135 divs. So mostly, of course, we bought the spears, we bought the cheap ones, bought the taming. That took probably like 10. Self-made every single one of these pieces from scratch. We bought a really, really, really cheap staff. Like, we bought a really, really, really cheap scepter. And I've actually screwed up on some twister tech. I was going to bed yesterday, and I thought about it, and I was like, I didn't do this right. But all of this is completely self-made. So, the glove is by far the most expensive bit on here. I think the glove took like 60. And then the uniques took like 15, and the other 5 pieces were done in about 40-50 divs. So fresh crafted from scratch. So it was definitely an experience. And then we ran a map, and the build actually really works. I did screw up this twister tech, so I don't want it in both sets. I only want it in the second set. And in the first set, I need to take... There's a keystone somewhere over here. Somewhere in this area. That one.
Move
that one.
With intention.
Yep. That one. Ta-da. So yeah, we'll see. It's interesting. Usually most of my boys will pull up pretty quickly, but tonight might be a slow night, actually. How did the twister build come along? I went to bed halfway through the buying process. Oh, I just had it on screen. I was just showing it to Athalagos. So, it worked out. We did, you saw the first 3 uniques, then we did the body. Here, I'll pull it up So we'll keep it on stream because I know we're gonna get asked about this a couple of times. These are the pieces we made. So actually we probably need to organize them in a way like the same way that the items are. And so we got the amulet, the shoes. We're gonna put the ring here. Gloves. Helmet. I guess we could put the belt. I bought the belt. I cheated on the belt. But, I mean, that was with 125 divs. And with buying the uniques. I think the gloves were by far the most expensive bit. And I actually hit +2 skills on the gloves pretty early, but I couldn't take it. So, I'm gonna need to take a picture of this, post it into Discord, because I'm gonna need to link this to people. Okay. I made the screenshot so that if somebody shows up, we did a map yesterday. Here, let me see if I have a corrupted. There we go. Just a random corrupted map. We'll stick a random travel map in here. This is no tablets Jado effect. And I purposely set it up to where we have a bunch of unused points. Essentially would be level 81 here. So I mean, you know, some of this is a skill issue by me because like I'm not used to twisters and this is like Omega budget. But obviously it's like doing the damages. This is a powerful map boss, by the way. I mean, like, you know what I mean? This was, what did he have? I didn't actually pay attention to his HP, but like that's for 100 div to piece this together from literal scratch, assuming we're basically level 81, like we have all these points unused that we could improve the build a little bit more. I feel like that's more than fair. And by the way, we have the empty jewel sockets. So I think one of the things we'll do today is we'll fill the jewel sockets. Do I need 98 strength is the question? Don't think I need 98 strength. I think I could drop this strength. I could drop the int and convert the strength to it. I think I could mess around with the stats and put it into something else. And with 60 divs, I think today's challenge is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 jewels. Make that for 60 div. I mean, I can't make 5 sockets for 60 div. I definitely can't. Just over 3 mil. I mean, you know, like 100 div, 3 mil health, it's not terrible. I would call this functional. Like, if you can do corrupted 0 death tier 16 stuff, basically be one-shotting things. Let me go on a real loot filter. That was my campaign loot filter. Alright, sure, I don't care about that. The movement feels a little clunky, though. Like, the damage is fine. I don't know if it's just Twister. Not having leech Or maybe it's just like the Temporalis player in me being like, it feels like clunk. Like, no doubt, it definitely works. Now, who knows if that's because Twister is broken, but I was thinking for one of the challenges to do 100 divs monk and then do no uniques on the monk. This is life, sure. Yep. Well, where's everyone? I know, Jersak. That's what I said. Normally, like a billion people show up. Twitch is showing one viewer. That can't be right. It was the Thalagos. He was the first one here. He wished us a happy stream. Abudora showed up, and it's you, brother. YouTube has 6 viewers. I don't know. Maybe it's a weird night. Maybe people don't want to watch anymore. Who knows? He's like, it's one viewer. That can't be right. People will up. I posted in Discord where we ended up with the build. So we have 65 divs left over. I'm thinking 65 divs. Can we do 4 jewels in 65 divs? I don't think we can do 5 sockets. But I'm thinking that there's no reason why we can't do... We just... I mean, there's enough mods, but the problem is, with these jewels, is like... 65 div is not a lot of freaking abyssal things. Like, the dang... craniums. Bro, these damn things are expensive. That's 5 craniums, not even. Wait, I thought you were working hard. I was working. I got off work 2 hours ago, bro. Welcome, Morkvets, by the way. Welcome. I don't think we could do jewels in like 65 divs. Like that would probably be because there's so much proj speed and attack speed that we can put on there. Attack speed feels like insane QO on this build, by the way.
What is it? Time to refocus.
Put points into strength. Alright, so... Oh. I would have loved to have more attack speed. General skill speed. That could be good. Okay. So, weapon set 1 for skill speed. Sure. That's, the leech doesn't really do anything for us. Let's look at just speed in general. Yeah, I think we would just probably... We'd have to buy the jewels. The craniums are too expensive, and there's no good way. Maybe one good time lost jewel. I could do one good time lost jewel, but the problem is my only spot for a time lost jewel is here, so I would have to go... I would have to retool points, because I would need to pick up both days nodes, this one, that one. I could make a good time lost jewel here. We do have 3 nodes there, so we could pick up, like, this node. That's on very large, but this will get hit by Lar. Standard large jewel will get hit by this and this. And then in order to get these two, I would have to go very large. So, I mean, it could be a 5 passive jewel. The days is actually pretty solid. But I would have to free up some points, is the problem. So, we could click here. And click there. I mean, I don't know... So the other thing I was thinking is about buying a jewel that is the large metamorphosis thing. I don't know if that's expensive. I think we will see if that is expensive. And then we're going to go right click on these, so that's even. So this would be our nice jewel. In theory, we could buy fractured large. And then, let's look at the Deli Essences, because normally we would put, like, on a blue one, it would be crit ES. I don't care about crit ES. I would rather have, Proj skills. Proj speed. So, it's all the ancient stuff. So this is ES, fire damage, cold and lightning, spell damage, cooldown, don't care. Attack speed on an emerald. The attack speed might not be bad. So, Ancient Paranoia could be something. The other thing we could do is, like, crit chance for attacks. Like, that's easy. Or crit damage for attacks. So, if we, in theory, if we have a large... Well, we can't make this rip a prefix, so that is a bit annoying. We would look at the... We would probably either put MS on it, or we would put attack speed, and then chaos, and then cranium for crit. But the question is, does crit even matter? Like, how expensive is it? That's not hard, at least by the Asian standard, as far as we know. No, Sunday is a short day. I worked like 7 hours. It's basically part-time. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I do, like, automotive recreational sales. Basically, management. Like financials, I do all the management stuff for dealerships. So, train salespeople, get loans approved, do dealership financials, workflow optimization, all the processes, close deals, talk to customers, make sure the salespeople aren't losing their minds. Talk to banks, build relationships, get loans approved, read credit, set up systems for lead processing, making sure that the actual dealership sells stuff, pricing, negotiations, all the bullshit. But yeah. Gas Mask, welcome. You finally got the relic from Sekima Trial today and sold it for 3,600 diff. I'd like to donate 100 diff to your crafting for all the videos I've used to craft my own gear. Keep the 100 diff, sir. Keep it. Your thanks is enough for me. I appreciate you. I'm like 90% sure he got home and went straight to bed. Who? Who got home and went straight to bed? I didn't get home and go straight to bed. I got home and fucking did a speed run and went straight to stream. Shit. I showed up for you, lads. It's funny. Jersak came in and he's like, one viewer on this stream? That can't be right. Man is running on hope and dreams. Sometimes that's all you need, sir. Sometimes that is all you need. All right, let's go peruse this wicked trade site. See what happens on there. All right. Thank you for the follow. I am actually setting up my alerts, so I will be able to tell who followed me here shortly. Jonathan Navarro, thank you for the follow. Sir, PoE1 servers are down. Don't care. Been practicing Plant Druid as a backup plan to Twisters in case it gets nerfed. I don't like it. Might need to find something else. Sir, Varashta, I just made a guide. Look at Varashta, bro. It's literally in Discord. The guide is made. I'm gonna get a video on it. It's so nice. Have you not seen me run Varashta? Is it me or is the game network unstable, but having ping spikes all day? Good morning and happy crafting today, Xavier. Thank you, thank you. You sure I crafted the rest of my gear and bought my friend something I don't mind? No, sir. Keep your money. I have 2,000 divs sitting there, not able to do anything with it. I haven't seen. I mostly lurk on your stream while at work. I thought you were talking the speedrun channel. I literally just posted it. Yo, same. It's been pretty laggy today. What's your name, sir? What's my name? Like my IRL name you want to know? Or what do you want to know? Stream so late. What do you mean stream so late? Oh, gotcha. You haven't seen me running it on stream. Well, you will see it today. I'm gonna run it. Would there be a chance to have a 1080p stream available for next Twitch stream? For some reason, my location has 1440 not supported. I don't know if ultra wide supports a 1080. I don't know how that would. I don't. Have you tried YouTube, Abudora? Or you want music from Twitch? Because the thing is, what Twitch does is they'll do reformatting of all kinds of stuff. I think you should be able to change it to 1080p. Like, if you have a... Interesting. 1440 60 and 720 60. Huh. Can you make Against the Darkness jewel size any bigger? Like, on your loot filter? You're talking about when it drops? There is the jewel radius. No, that cannot be adjusted. That is what it is. Okay, so let's go any jewel. Ideally, what we like is gonna be count 1, crit chance. Crit chance attacks. Crit I don't think spears have crit chance. Okay, no, they don't. Alright, so we want 1 crit chance stat, 1 crit bonus generic, crit bonus attacks, crit bonus spears, one of those, and either attack speed or proj speed. I think attack speed is a suffix, is it not? So, like, these jewels are not very expensive. They're like 1 div. This would go pretty hard. So, what suffix is it? Attack speed is a suffix. So, attack speed ain't gonna do anything for us. Alright, so it's just gonna be proj speed, crit, crit. I mean, this is entirely way too cheap to craft. Like, I would be hard pressed on how to actually make it for this cheap. These markets are incredibly busted. What is it for? We were doing a challenge on what? Why can't I use my stuff? 126 dex necessary. $116 dex. Is there strength we can change? Dex. Dex. This needs 68. So I could still change this to dex. It's not 68 strength.
Yes,
I
must meditate.
Alright. Alright. We got our stats worked out where we can actually play the game. Gotcha. You might have to just do YouTube because my curse is the fact that I stream on ultra wide because I love playing the ultra wide. This extra space of being able to see like these sections here, like if you notice on a regular stream or on your thing, like if you show up to my hideout, most people can't see past here. This is cut off. So I get this much space on both sides of being able to see extra, and like my peripheral vision just loves it. So and this was just for the Twister challenge. I don't actually intend on playing it. This was more educational for people to be able to put stuff together. Did you like homogenizing omens? It was a little too easy on reflection, but making higher end more accessible really got me interested in the end game. You're gonna hate me for this, but I hated homogenizing omens. I was so happy when they killed him. I think homogenizing omens trivialized the game and made everything into an item printer, and I hated that. Like, a lot. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out YouTube thing at some point somehow, because I feel like my early YouTube streams were actually good quality and then something messed up. Do you work today? I already worked today, sir. It's 9 p.m. for me. I'm Eastern US time. I already got off work. I work tomorrow. My next work shift is in 11 hours. So I got a little bit of time. I connected to VPN and got 1440 on Twitch. Yay! Either way, I need to fix YouTube because YouTube quality, I think, is garbanzo. 9-hour stream, that's it. I will die. I will literally, either today or tomorrow, it's going to be Jover for me. So, the other thing I want to know is jewel modifiers on emeralds. Like, what else is there? Can, in theory, go attack damage. Attack damage, proj speed, or attack damage, proj damage. Like, these jewels could be really nice. For the triples, it's always crit, crit, crit. But man, I want to know how these people are sourcing their attack speed. Increased effect of suffixes, yeah, but that's for a 5 mod. We don't have the budget for that 5 mod. Like, if I start going 5 mod jewels and pimping out the twister build, that kind of defeats the point of the build, right? Where we're looking at ways to create a build under 200 div complete. You know what I mean? So we go Twister, and we're gonna go no Rakiatas and no Garukans. So we're looking at the poorer people on the list, but so they are picking up crit. Like a very nice time loss could be good there. Could be like crit attack very large. 5-socket time lost might be a little bit hard. But we'll see. Because the thing is, the problem with crafting jewels is craniums are just bonkers expensive. He did radius of hollow palm technique for free. That's got to be expensive. Well, sir. Um, sir, just put a mage blood with a ruby flask on. Attack speed is based on weapon set. But yeah, I know that. So, taking frenzy charges on the regular set. And life recovery there. I don't think that matters to us really that much. So he did grab all these attack speed nodes, and he grabbed those attack speed nodes. I don't hate those attack speed nodes, actually. I don't hate this section. Oh yeah, there's skill speed on this side. Okay. Okay, so I don't hate that. We can take 3 more skill speed nodes. There, and we can
Go on. I must meditate.
refund here. This is gonna be 3, and so we could refund this, and we could just go. Now we have skill speed there. And then we could always pick up more skill speed on the others, but we got a bunch of attack speed on the first weapon set. So I don't know how people move with this. Is this even like... I guess it's fast. That just feels so jank to me, chat. Alloy for the ring? This alloy? It's PoE 2, come on. Yeah. There's one-handed glove attack speed. Huh. Interesting. What time do you normally stream? I don't have a normal time to stream. I'm just kind of... I'm just kind of degenerate with it. Does movement speed help or does it matter as it's casting all the time? Movement speed doesn't do anything. It's only attack speed. I didn't even put movement speed on the boots for Twister. You don't really need it. You end up just... This is just your gameplay. But on that single spear, I even allocated... the thing there, and it's still... So I will need to pick up int either way. Where am I gonna travel to if I do get int? I don't hate having patient barrier. So I could actually...
Speak. I must meditate.
This can go to Dex. Change Dex to int. Okay, this still works. Alright, beautiful. So, Whirling Slash, it's additional damage. We don't care about that. We got Rage. We got Rapid Attacks. I mean, I guess it's going to be as good as it gets. So, just looking at their trees to see what they're doing. They're putting, some of them are putting Against the Darkness over here. Some of them aren't even going for this stuff. Some people aren't splitting weapon sets, which is crazy to me. So that's the very large, and he's going crit, proj damage very large. Yeah, I mean that's obviously the primo jewel, but that's like 100 div. Next Apple, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So, radius of dance with death. Interesting. I don't know why, but sure. I mean, this would definitely need to be on Abyssal Lich. Skeletal Reaver minion mastery. And I'm assuming he just jacks the Skeletal Reavers up all the way. And then the Umbral Souls is what kind of carries his stuff. Skeletal Warriors attack speeds and Skeletal Snipers are going to be your proj speed. So he jacks up the snipers. Gotcha. Check the standard Spirit Walker. It's easier to fit. I mean, it's all the same stuff, isn't it? Just gonna watch stream instead. Game is lagging too much. Hell yeah, brother. Craft something. We are gonna craft something. We're just looking at what to craft. Because a lot of crafting is research. The thing is, like, I could make this jewel, but it's just not in our budget. What I was actually thinking for crafting today is put the twister gear in the bag and be like, okay, we're done with the twister challenge. Done, done, and done. Put the gear in storage, do monk, no uniques, 100 div. And just make a cheap monk build from scratch with a weapon. Because I tell y'all not to craft attack weapons. It might only be worth it to show you how to make a monk weapon. I think we put the twister gear in the bag. I mean, we are gonna need to... After the last update, games started to crash like crazy. I'm gonna see if somebody is running Sakamas, because I would need to respect an actual martial artist. I would want this respect to martial artist anyway. Chayula is actually crazy. Let's see if there's somebody running trials. Somebody was running trials 15 minutes ago. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll keep a lookout on that. So, we'll put the twister gear away. The monk gear would just be the same. I don't know if I need to actually craft the whole monk set, because you guys have already seen it. It's literally the same pieces here. The gloves would be different, but every, like, the defensives are the same. The ring is the same. You just need the weapon differently. So I'll show you guys how to make a cheap monk weapon. I'm not that proficient in English, like a sudden alt F4, it's a crash. Which monk build would you do? Whirling Assault? No, I was playing Corbin's Gigabunk. So I would craft gear for the Gigabunk. So this is how we make early weapons. We want count, 1, fire, cold, lightning. This is my literal surge string. Early, on early league. And here we're gonna go probably just crit bonus. Like 17 or something, 18. And we set this to magic. We would prefer not to buy item level 72s. If we can get 81s, we would rather have 81s. Because 81s can roll good stuff. So we would rather have... Now, obviously, these are going to be quite a bit more expensive early on. Didn't they have official video where they celebrate that the game won't crash anymore? Weird. Didn't crash before for me. Poor guy actually got debated and owned. That sucks, bro. So... So what I'll do early on is I'll literally just put a snipe up for this. Now, if you want it faster, you loosen the snipe. If you want it later and you want it better, you tighten it. Meaning, the higher tiers you put in, the more expensive it is. But you don't need it that well. Like, you don't need it to be that great. So, generally speaking, in 6 staves, you will hit something decent. This is your league start weapon craft, basically. Now, and we're assuming, like, near abject poverty. We're not trying to fucking make it for 200 divs. We're assuming, like, you're just barely able to get cheap shit on the... Like, you need something to clear tier 15s on, right? Oh, yep. Oh, yep. We're gonna run 4th trial. 9 ascendancies. 9 divs, sure. Do we need vouch?
The air is stale, but not silent.
Okay. Alright, bro's playing Twister. You're gonna pay 9 divs to respec again. So we can have an actual monk build. Because all I'm gonna do is... We had 65 div left over. Some of it went to uniques. Just gonna make a couple of cheap weapons and make monk gloves for like 20, 30 divs. And then we'll equip it. And I'll show you guys how the monk build would perform for like 100 divs altogether. And also this will give you an early game weapon craft. Later NVIDIA driver sucks. Mine is fine. This is ready. It's ready. Okay, cool. If it's ready, it's ready.
I accept your challenge.
I shall aid you.
Change ascendancy. Martial artist.
Discipline and strength above all.
All right. Hell yeah, Jig. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Some of my viewers said I have a music taste of a 17-year-old emo girl, so I'm glad you're liking it. You can be a 17-year-old emo girl with me. All right. Our stuff is gonna be meridians, it's gonna be attack, and it's obviously gonna be the fucking gloves. This is absolutely badonkadonks on the strength of the build. Anyway, we are actually not even that different on what we're doing. We're just gonna refund some basic stuff for the monk build. We don't care about a lot of this. Oh yeah, this needs to go too. Oh really? Alright. We will fix that shortly. So, cheap craft for quarter staves. Early league. Tier 2, 3s. Like, early league, honestly, I go 3-3. Tier 3, tier 3. Like, it's plenty. We put crit on there, yeah? We go really fucking simple. Basic ass exalt on the suffix slam because we can't afford... The reason being is we can't afford a prefix necromancy early. I'm talking, like... as soon as this blue weapon is available, or you literally put lightning damage in anything else. I mean, obviously crit bonus is nice, but you don't have to have it. And yes, if you can get it with crit chance, get it with crit chance. The problem is, people know that you want it with crit chance, and they'll jack up crit chance plus lightning damage to the moon. But crit bonus, they don't. But the thing is, as a monk, if you're playing monk specifically, on a sinister, you're getting a 15% base crit chance. You can crit cap, like, fucking level 80 or something. Like, you could literally put pinpoint into your skills and crit cap for damn near free. So, you put crit bonus on, this just reads 20% more damage, 18% more damage, because it's just multiplier if you're crit capped. So we put crit chance on there, and we slam a suffix. All the suffixes are ass. Now at this point, we go jawbones, and they're a little bit on the expensive side. I get it, but we didn't have to designate a prefix. The jawbones are all going on a prefix, and then we're gonna go greater exalts. And we're going to slam the greater exalts without anything on there. And whichever ones hit something good, that's tier 5 on the fizz. That's trash. That's deleted cursor. Tier 5 lightning is eh. Tier 5 fire is eh. Tier 6 lightning is literally deleted. Tier 6 cold is deleted. And tier 5 fizz is deleted. Unlucky. Normally, we do better than this. Normally, we get better than tier 5. But, alas, today is not our lucky day. Normally, in 6 of these, we'll do better. Like, a lot better. So, we pick up 2 rerolls. I might sometimes take that, but I have 2, so I'm gonna gamble it. Okay, well, this is literally deleted cursor. So... now, on this one, we need to be conservative. What's even the point of greater exalt if it slams with tier 6? What's so great about it? Listen. Okay, well, listen. Sometimes you just win. Tier 1 wed, God bless. That's the payment. That tier 1 wed would basically be the equivalent of getting like a tier 2 or 3 wed and like a tier 3 on this one. In 6 slams, it's not unreasonable to get tier 3 with a greater exalt. The fact that it did 5s and 6s, considering our options, like, it min-rolled completely on every single slam, and that's crazy. Tier 3 is not that unreasonable. One tier 3 and 6 slams is, like, expected. Expected. Anyway. So, now this is our stick. So, we got a stick. And we're gonna put, for the runes, damage against uniques, and then gain. Actually, early on, pen would probably be fine, even, but it is what it is. So we're gonna put on the shit we crafted yesterday. Except the gloves. We're not gonna put the gloves. Just for the purposes of this, we're gonna pretend like we made a second, obviously, you can't afford Calandra's Touch early, but I just don't feel like crafting another ring. So we're gonna just dupe the first ring. Fucking need divines over here. I'm not converting to exalts. I don't have the gold. Jesus Christ. Alright, forgot about that.
This is all we have. This gold will one day have a use again.
Alright.
This gold will one day have a use again. Time
Alright.
is of the essence.
Sure.
All right, your order is registered.
gotta carry a bunch of Call of the Shadows for when we run out of gold. Poor Morquets. Maybe reinstall the game, or if you can, find the shaded cache folder and delete it. Let it rebuild and see if it works. Yeah, bro, the fact that the new patch ruins shit for you is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe that at all. So, we're gonna pretend like we made a second one of these rings. Obviously, this would normally be a basic-ass ring. And we're gonna... I guess we're gonna make a melee skills amulet. So, and that's gonna be different than the Proj skills amulet. Now, at that point, it's just gloves left. I really need to get we're gonna do something really annoying. You obviously aren't gonna do that early game, but we blessed our belt with a div just so I didn't have to go buy another belt because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Because I wanted to put 3 charms. Those are the exact 3 charms you want to run: Ignite, Stun, and Freeze. What does the Call of the Shadows do for gold? A Call of the Shadows has a base sale price of 11,000 for a stack of 5. This Omen of Bartering makes it sell up to 10 times the value or 1/10 of the value. So what happens is with Call of the Shadows for gold, you pick up a bunch of them. You pick up a bunch of the Bartering Omens. You turn them on. You go to the dude. So if the Omens aren't on, the price of them is always 11,000. You will always sell it for 11,000. When you turn the Omen on, it goes from 1/10, which is 1100, up to 10x, which is 110. And you sell it. And this one min-rolled, it's 1100. Well, we're just gonna buy it right back and take our gold back. We wasted an Omen. Resell it. That one went for 121,000. 07, buddy. You can keep it. That one went for 2,200. We don't want that. We pull it back. Sell it again. It went for 88,000. Okay. 1,300. Take it back. 110,000. It's yours. 5,500. Take it back. 1,300. We take it back. 66,000. It's yours. 55,000. It's yours. 55. 11. We take it back. 22, I take it back. You don't have to. 99, you could keep it. 1,500, we take it back. You get the idea. You see how I had 0 gold? Now I'm at 1.4 mil, and I spent like 3.5 seconds doing it. That's what Call of the Shadows does for gold. We went from 0 gold to 1.4 mil without having to sit through a fucking... This is the equivalent of 3 Castaways maps we just did. In like 1/100th of the time. Yep. We'd rather see the gold, but there's only your face. You guys can't see my gold. Right. Right. There you go. Now you can see gold. Problem solved. Yep. Yeah, I probably, especially for a crafting stream, I probably got to show y'all what the gold is. So, yeah. I went to see Keeson face instead of this poor gold. Listen. Listen. Alright, so, the fuck were we doing before I got distracted? I hate ADHD sometimes. We're gonna make an amulet, we're gonna make gloves. These were the 3 exact charms that we want to use. We need to respec the tree, that's what we're doing. We're respecking. Alright, we were respecking, chat. We don't want none of this shit. Don't want none of this shit. And I may as well take the weapon set portions off of here. Because this is not going to be weapon sets. It's going to be regular stuff. This is not weapon set. That's not weapon set. That's fine. This we're not dealing with. This we're not dealing with. That we took. This we took. This weapon set stuff we're not dealing with. I have weapon set 1 on something. That was 1? Really? Okay. So, taking these nodes, we're taking the damage nodes, we're gonna just take the crit node. This is dex, strength, dex, int. So, there's our dex. Dex, sure. Pick up these, pick up these, pick up these. That might be a worthy pickup. Usually early on we want this, we want the crit nodes, we want that. We definitely want these nodes. We want these nodes. We want these nodes. We always want these nodes on Monk. And then our fucking Jewel is absolutely redonkulous. We already got our immunity. I apologize for having absolutely expensive ass things, but I'm not ruining them for your guys' benefit in here. But we're gonna pretend like I don't have the Wanderlust. I am not killing my Wanderlust. So we're gonna craft an amulet and a glove, and I mean, we Frankenstein this staff together for like literally nothing. So now we need to take the skills off. Alright. So for this, our skills are gonna be Falling Thunder. Oh, I already have the skill list somewhere. I already moved it. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where'd I put it? Storage. There it is. Nice. We're not gonna use the expensive ones, but charge staff. Maybe not charge staff first. Flicker falling there. Shattering sure. Ice. Yup, definitely. Convalescence. Charge reg. Charge staff. Why is charge staff having a fucking conniption fit? Oh, because it's on 1. Alright, that. We are not going to use all of them. Blazing critical goes in charge staff. Why are you not usable with current weapon set settings? How about this? Okay, there you are. Beautiful. Amazing. Alright. This goes in Flicker. Blind goes in Charge Staff. Thrill of the Kill in Charge Staff. Prolonged Duration there. Calling Strike, sure. Charge Reg, we don't care. Mag Area looks like my Herald of Ice. Actually, that's Wind Dancer. Mag Area. Blind, yup. This is just for basic ass reasons. Chaos Mastery, sure. Freeze goes into Wind Dancer. Cooldown recovery, I think I put into something else. Actually, Convalescence, probably. Duration, Convalescence. Duration and Destruction, sure. Hit and Run is a Flicker Strike gem. Freeze, I probably stuck in there. Close Combat is there. Concentrated Area is Flicker. Culmination's Thunder. Blindside is Thunder. Ricochet is Thunder. Sure. Nova 1. Culmination 2 in Palm. Aeliths. These are not expensive gems. Rage 3. What the fuck did I want attack speed on? Oh, shattering, yes. Living lightning, definitely. Yep, that is the correct thing. These are ice gems for surezies. Long shot, yep. I don't know about blindside with this low of a crit. Instead of freeze, we're gonna go double pinpoint. Because we don't have crit cap. Because we're assuming early stuff. Thunder, flicker, sure, I'll put pinpoint into the... So, as it stands now, before the glove crit, you see with like a basic bitch staff, some level 80 points, we are 97. Post-campaign, we're basically level 77. We have no jewels equipped. We don't even have our monk gloves, because monk gloves are going to give us base crit. And with pinpoint, we are at 70% on Falling Thunder. That's pretty fucking nice. Alright, so we drop these. We need to do amulet. We need to do gloves. We're gonna do those. Experienced quarterstaff user. Yeah, did you guys watch me do flicker? I was like, quarterstaff is like done. I mean, I played monk every fucking league since 0.1. I know exactly what goes where and when and why and when it doesn't. Anyway. So, amulet, monk amulet craft. You saw the weapon, we go amulet. There's been like 9,800 videos on this, okay? You guys should be able to do this with me. Level of all melee. +3. Gold. Magic. Nothing else. Don't give a fuck what's on the prefix. Okay. Okay. Window capture is gone. 5 divs, sure. You can snipe these for a div or two early on, by the way. You need to be fast, though. Alright, perfect Regal. Please don't fuck me on this. Done. The Regal fucked me. The Regal is an asshole, but it is what it is. Alright, prefix mods. Prefix mods. Sure. Essence. Breach. Mid-range craft. You're not making the super early, but probably like day 3, day 4, you can realistically expect to make this. Alright. Yeah, day 4 probably. I would say 10 div craft altogether. When the Regal kills you like this, it really, 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 really sucks. I would have rather it hit a dogshit prefix than a dogshit suffix, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. We're gonna pretend that it just is what it is on that. So, next thing, fire res. 40 catalysts. Probably don't need all 40, but 40 fire res. Yay. Why do we want fire res? We don't give a fuck about fire res. We just use fire lightning, whichever one. Whichever one you prefer. Flex it to whichever one isn't on there. We go cataslam, we go suffix, we go greater. Why do we go greater? Because we're poor. Well, I'm always assuming poverty for you guys, okay? We do all that, and we hit tier 4 int. I love this game. Alright. Sometimes you just get owned, and you either have to sell it, or you have to wear dog shit. In our case, we're just gonna wear dog shit. Alright. So, defenses. 2 cataslams. 2 greater exalts. We are sectioning these off because depending on what defense we hit, we might decide not to do it. In this case, we hit energy shield, so we're going to do it again. You can, in theory, double slam this. This should not be expensive early. Alright, so that's nice. That's a high roll. We paid for all this bullshit with actual real defensives on there. Great. Reavers. We go Reavers. If you can't afford Reavers, you can't afford Reavers. Like, that step is optional. I'm gonna do
I'll
it.
fill that in as soon as I can.
Because I'm gonna assume you can afford Reavers. You can stop at 34. You don't need 40. The only attack here is melee skills. Cool. Alright, now. Collarbone. Prefix. This is a 1 in 3 to not have to use a whittle. If this kills the essence, we win. We don't have to use a whittle. It didn't kill the essence. It killed our T1 energy shield. Love this game. Love that for us. Alright, we're gonna have to use a whittle. It is what it is. Alright, we reveal the prefix. This is ass. We don't care about any of that. This is complete dog shit, so... Whatever. Alright, we go and buy one single whittle. We go one single greater chaos. We don't really care what it hits. Accuracy, sure, whatever, man. And then we go to our essences, and we pick an enhancement. And yes, this is a bunch of RNG and bullshit. Yay, we actually kind of got lucky, and now we don't have any more dog shit on there. Cool. So, we resend this, and we actually killed the stupid accuracy, and that's probably the best case scenario for this amulet. So, you guys could see, even though we got some lucky streaks and some unlucky streaks, at the end of the day, just kind of... Max energy shield is back. There you go. Defensive amulet with +3. Put that on. By the way, 24. Put this bitch on 32. Yay. That would be armor evasion. Buddy, it was Garbanzo. It was Garbanzo either way. It literally was dog shit. But that's the craft. These are normally better. Life regen and int is like worst case scenario. Percent ES is probably best case scenario, but generally speaking, you can end up, because you roll this enough times and defense slam enough times, there's only 4 defensive mods. You will usually end up with at least percent ES tier 3. Most of the time, and especially early on, you can do these for profit. Like, people will buy them early before absence are a thing. You could usually do like a reasonable amulet, and we're not going for Omega Perfection, but like, fucking good enough. And if you can't afford Reavers, just put defenses on here. Defensive boost is like not even bad at all. For 3200 ES, I am not gonna click CI, but normally, if I have at least 5k, I'm clicking CI on Monk. Alright, next thing, gloves. Alright. We want, from gloves, we want any 2 socket, we want melee skills fractured. We want gloves. We don't care what that base is. Just don't want it corrupted. Do it yourself if you have to. Melee skills needs to be fractured. Please don't be expensive. Fuck you. Alright. Plan 2. 2 melee skills. 2 sockets. 1 int. Not fractured. Let's go. Really? Really? That is so annoying. That would be like our entire budget in gloves. The problem with 1 socket is it's like really ass to craft. But fine. Super early game, yeah, sure. We go one socket. Ideally, we don't want it rune forged because it takes away from the defenses. We don't actually care what's on the glove. Just craft without DK affixes. I hate playing without DK affixes. I hate playing without DK affixes. You will never catch me playing without fucking 50% explode. Ever. Watch me. I'm gonna craft it fucking decay rune with one socket. I've done it. I did it all league. I am absolutely putting decay in this bitch. I cannot be fucked. We're rolling for bleed tier 1. I refuse to play without bleed tier 1, by the way. Our most expensive bit is going to be gloves, but like, these gloves are so broken overpowered. Oh, early on, by the way, +2 level of melee on any glove is really cheap. And fractures are cheap, so you could get this base instead of having to pay 10 divs for this. You could get this shit for 3 divs total. And your 3 div cost is mostly fracturing orbs, because you'll pick up the base for like 20 exalts. Anything you want to buy is so expensive now. Yeah, I mean, we're talking early league prices. So early league prices, here's let me show you guys how you search for early leagues for these gloves. Okay? So all you're going to do is you're going to go +2 level of melee skills, non-fractured. You're going to go modifiers. You're going to cap modifiers at... I mean, you don't even have to cap it at 4. You could cap it at 5, probably. You could go 4 modifiers, not fractured, not desecrated. And you... that's like normal pricing here. And here's all you do. You ready? Here's how you fracture these shits. Here's... I'm gonna show you guys how to fracture these for fucking nearly free. I mean, these are gonna be an assortment of random dog shit. They might not even have energy shield on them. That's fine. Like, we're okay with that. As long as it's not desecrated, 4 modded, the shit is easy. Well, without decay, you'd not get only free suffixes here, but also jewel socket. I don't care about either. I will sell your mother for decay modifiers on gloves. That is by far, not even close, the most important thing to me is that bleed modifier. Alright. He said rude. Alright, so 3 prefix crystallizations, 3 abyssal essences. We don't care what it hits. Alright, and then 3 ribs. Plus skills is always a suffix. There's your 3 ribs with the shit. Pull out fractures, slap them. Hit 1, miss 2. Delete these at cursor. There's your glove. They will literally cost... I mean, the fractures aren't 15 divs early on. They're like less than a div. Good morning. I can't see the crafting today. Why can't you see the crafting today? Clouds, my man, welcome, sir. I haven't seen you for a minute. I appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe +1 melee. Nah. We always +2 melee. Anyway. Here we go. Decay modifiers. I am taking anything else because this is a poverty craft. We are literally rolling for T1 bleed and we're taking anything else on prefixes. If it's good, great. If it's not good, we're taking it. The only 2 mods I care about on here. 3 mods I care about on here. Crit bonus, melee skills, bleed tier 1. I can't see crafting anymore for the day. I'm done crafting 3 diamond time loss jewels, burn 1800 divs, and needed the mods, and you can guess how many hours it took. I tried to get into PoE 1, but his ass, so I'm back on PoE 2, going to get my Bunk Monk to 100. I'm actually teaching the boys how to craft gear for Bunk Monk poverty style. We made this thing for like a grand total of maybe 3 divs. And then we made the rest of this shit for, I don't know, maybe 20. And some of it was from the Twister thing yesterday. And instead of crafting it in the ring, I lazied out and bought a Calandra's Touch. Obviously, you would craft a second ring. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. That was bleed, but it was not under. It was not over 30%, which is why I clicked over it. Mage blood for 20 divs? No way. Mage blood? Huh? I missed the craft. What is it in 2 words? We're rolling for bleed mods, bruh. The craft is still happening. You missed the ring craft. You buy blue rings. This I didn't craft. But here's how you craft these rings. We don't want attack speed on a monk. This is actually, you know what? We'll make the ring. Fuck it. We'll put this in the bag and then we'll make the ring. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little bit. Crafting monk rings, so complicated. I swear to God, game. I just want 1 bleed mod. Come on.
All right, your order is registered.
I heard it. No, you didn't. You didn't hear shit. Nice try, though. You did say it's not worth crafting attack. How do you craft a melee and T1 spirit amulet? You chaos for spirit, then you fracture it. And then you chaos for melee. Takes a bazillion fucking chaos orbs. Alright. This is the best mod in the game on Monk, by the way. This does not get better than this. And this glove is worth dividing. This is the mod I'm talking about. The literal best mod in the fucking game. Enemies you kill have a 50% chance to explode, dealing 1/10 of their maximum life as physical damage. This makes Monk so amazing to play. Alright. Prefix and a double. Boom. I guess we get the Ignite Explode with it and some cold. Sure. Don't care about Ignite Explode. But there's a lesser chance for a quarter with Chaos. Fuck that. We want consistent Explode. What is the extra space in your inventory with something with runes? Martial Artist Ascendancy, right here. Bam. Yeah, I mean, if we can get the Chaos Explode, we'll take the Chaos Explode, but we don't give a fuck about Chaos Explode. Alright. Double slam. And since we don't have the shit, we're not gonna light for it. So, we either win or we don't. We get to look at one roll, and if we hit Arcane Surge on it, then we're good at this game. And if we don't hit Arcane Surge on it, then fuck us. I guess we're bad at this game. That's your early glove craft. Wow. 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 Thank you. Jesus Christ. I mean, I would light the glove early on. I've just seen somebody roll 2,300 Chaos Orbs on one amulet to get T1 Spirit and T1 plus skills. Yeah. That somebody wasn't me. I would never do that. Garbanzo? Garbanzo. Okay. The Leech Life might be something. Since we're not Chaos capped, I'm taking Chaos. I would light this. Early on, I would commit like 3 lights. Obviously, at this point in the league, you guys can't commit lights. But we also don't care about this. Like, sure, we put Chaos Res. It doesn't matter. I would divine this glove. 40% chance to explode. Right? Right. Okay, cool. We're divining it. We're looking for 49 is good enough. The burning, I don't care about the burning explode. I want the physical explode. The crit is kind of low, but this is 49, and that's good enough. That's 1 div. God bless. Alright, we fractured these. Goodbye, gloves. Yep. You have to unequip him, divine him, equip him. Unequip him, divine him, equip him. It's really fucking annoying, but it is worth it. That item is unusable. Alright, cool. So, now we need some int. I don't think we need as much dex as we have on here because spears need more dex than monks do. Alright, so we're 3,600 ES. That's a very respectable ES number. Okay, time for Ringcraft. Yes, the roll does not correspond to the roll on the glove. Your Stone Fist roll is completely separate, uncoupled. What is rolled on the glove is irrelevant as far as the divine on it. The Stone Fist mod corresponds to a mod on the glove, but the divine on the original glove is completely separate from the divine on your Stone Fist. Alright. Greencraft. Gold ring. Magic. Count function. 1 cold damage. Fire damage. Lightning damage. Here, so you guys can see this better. Let's go 15th-ish. Count 1 res. Alright. 36 is good enough. Let's go see. We ideally want like tier 3 or better. So we're gonna tune these to be 18s. We specifically don't want fizz. Yeah, good enough. I'm gonna buy these. What if you buy it corrupted on the trade side? Don't buy it corrupted on the trade side. I literally just showed you how to craft it. This late into the league, you could just literally buy it uncorrupted, or you could buy a 2-socket one for cheap. The ringcraft is a little bit mid-ranged. The ringcraft assumes non-abject poverty. I guess you could do it on an abject poverty level. Generally speaking, you profit craft the ring though. So on glove, you only want modifiers that help with damage. No need to get evasion. Yes, some armor. You could get it if you want. I cannot be asked with defensives on the glove. Corbin will die by the percent. The percent increased on the glove turns into more ES and more evasion. He loves it. I go double explode and cold gain every time. Actually, the absolute best glove, like bar none, cannot make it better, is this one. Where the fuck did I put it? This is the literal best glove for the monk in the game. This one right here. Enemies take increased damage for each elemental ailment type among them. This is just up to 45% more damage, minus 39% more damage. But this is literally times 1.45 damage multiplier, period. Whatever else you're doing, times 145. Because you're going to go triple elements on everything. Because you have them all on the staff. And your ring flats and, you know, the gains and all that shit. Double explode, chaos fizz, quality of melee skills, onslaught, crit chance. The only thing that could make this better is if the crit bonus was tier 1. The tier does not matter on attack speed because it's just onslaught. So the chance to gain onslaught is kind of irrelevant as to how it happens. But yeah. The mod that is the multiplier is damaging ailments deal damage faster. But this is literally my perfect glove. Alright, anyway. Rings. Gold rings with a bunch of bullshit on them. We go opulence. We go fire res. We go catalysts. We can go. This one has fire, so we're gonna go fire on the lightning, fire on the cold. You just cannot use cold catalyst. It says fire, so that's gonna go lightning. This is gonna go. So these are gonna go like that. Okay. The catalysts early on are gonna cost you a bit, so just be prepared. But the thing is, if you profit craft this, you end up making money on the ring anyway. Alright, and we got ashes. We should buy some more ashes. They're not, like, completely crazy, but they are a little bit on the expensive side. Now, ideally, early on, you do a perfect slam. I'm not gonna do a perfect slam here because I'm gonna assume you can't afford it. We go Kata.
I'll post it right away.
And we're gonna go greater. We go 6 graders with a suffix, with a Kata. Let's go. Ass. This is good. Ass. Livable. That's good. That's livable. That's trash. That is tier 3. That's actually good. The life leech is like, yeah, not great. So, dead suffixes. That's great. Then we buy physical. Ulnitols.
Let's see if there are
We specifically slam fizz catalysts on the prefixes because Because look at this, chat. Y'all are gonna learn something today about ring crafts, if you didn't already. Fire, cold, and lightning, 3,900. Fizz, 7,800. It's twice the weight. Fizz is twice the weight of everything else at every level. So it's a much easier to hit flat. How can you check it? You can't check it. Don't buy it corrupted. I mean, I don't know of a way to check it. Maybe there is one, and I'm wrong. I would like to be wrong on this. Alright. Greater slams. Yay. Fizz actually worked out on this one. Beautiful. This is literal trash. That's literal trash. That's literal trash. Great. Tier 5 is not great, but that'll do. And this is literal trash. Okay, cool. Now you got 2 rings. You go collarbones. You drop them on here. Now, obviously, this is not worth shit now. But on league start, these will be worth something. You open these and you pray to whatever god you believe in. Rarity, you have to take. You have suffix rarity, you have prefix rarity. It's rarity on a gold ring. You click that bitch. 15 to 25 fire. You don't have to think about it. You click it. Done. Crafted 6 rings. Double res, rarity, triple flat. 07. This would go for like 30 divs early league. Maybe 40. This would go for a fuckload of money. This would pay for 4 of these crafts. And then this one would be profit, and then some of these you could just like half pedal. I would probably not even bother with collarbones if collarbones are expensive. What I would do with these is like go like this and then price check them. Maybe not even with a greater, with a regular exalt. And most of the time it's dog shit, so whatever. As it stands now, we're doing this. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. That one is like wearable, so we'll put in the twister shit. But Fizz adds less damage, sure. But you're poor, what do you care? Alright, we have cold. We don't want cold. We have a single line of cold on a double ring, so we're gonna change it to fire. We're gonna flux this cold to fire. And we're gonna flux that cold to probably lightning. No, we can't. So, these are monk gloves. Money mode. These are monk gloves. There's a martial, they're specifically martial artist. The gloves are transformed into Fist of Stone, and all the modifiers are changed. These modifiers don't exist in the regular game pool. This is not a regular set of modifiers. Like, you cannot put 2% base crit on a glove. You cannot put 12 to quality of all skills on a glove. You can't put max chaos res on a glove. You can't have explode. So we're crafting the specifically broken, busted mods from this ascendancy onto the glove for a monk. So this glove is unlike any other glove because these are the mods, right? That's what, when I equip it, this is what it becomes. This is what we're crafted. You see how these are different? These are regular mods. That's what they transform to. And you see how this gives you energy shield and evasion per level instead of the flat energy shield? Just the passive on Fists of Stone is EVES per level. What do we have for Meridians? Free one, whatever you want. ES recharge rate, effective curses, and extra combo. You can ignore the Wanderlust, you won't have it. You can put MS. So, that's the glove that I'm talking about. Okay. So now we got the ring. I'm gonna flux this to fire, but what I'll probably do is put a lightning rune into something. I'll probably just put a lightning rune into boots. This is how I'm capping res early. It's like this. And then I don't give a fuck. And then we're gonna flux this to fire. Yes, we are. There you go. So, non-CI fucking chaos. Obviously, you probably aren't going to wear two of these. You'll have to craft another one. You can't really mirror it. So, I guess for the purposes of the demonstration, what we could do is we could just equip the other ring. So, like, we made it and we don't have Calandra's touch. Both of the rings we made ourselves. Reses are fixed, you know, it's not double chaos res. Like, that's the only thing that was pretty broken about that. Okay. Now, with the glove, Falling Thunder crit chance. 86, before days. And we didn't take the blind. Can't you just use a mirror of Calandra? I mean, this ring is expensive. The Calandra's touch ring is expensive. We wore it. But it's expensive early, so you won't be able to really afford it. There's never gonna be a world. Okay. Flicker's on here. Okay, Falling Thunder, great. So, your breakdowns for weapon set. This uses a specific tech for power charges. This is Corbin's Shattering Palm tech. He got it from somebody. Culmination, Aelith, Perfusion, and Living Lightning. The Living Lightning is going to stack our combo to the fucking gills. This needs to be on weapon set 1. We don't... What are we going to equip? Mostly Herald of Ice. I want Convalescence. I probably don't care that much about Convalescence. Well, yeah, I'm life, so I could just leave Convalescence alone. Okay, cool. Now, I think, I don't know if I saved the boots from yesterday. It did save the boots. Were there ones with 30 MS? There were 30 MS boots. What does this have? Cold and Fire res. We have Cold and Lightning res. Motherfucker. We could flux one of the Lightning reses, or we could change Meridians. This is good enough, though. Alright. So, now... we could put a Fire res rune in here. We could flux this Cold to Fire also. Yep, we'll just flux the Cold to Fire. There we go. Resistances are fixed. I wanted MS. And these are the boots that we crafted yesterday for cheap. So, instead of recrafting the same exact pieces of body armor and helmet and everything else, like, they're not all that amazing. They have some dead-ass suffixes on them. It's, like, completely whatever. So, I'm just putting on the Twister Crafts boots yesterday. So, that's the build. Now, we need maps. These are expensive maps. I don't want to run expensive fucking maps. Just put a couple of corrupted ones on here so you guys could see how this plays. I mean, we put this build together, I would say it has to be less than like 100 divs. Like, the gloves were by far the most expensive craft, and it's only because, like, you don't have to do the same shit that I do. I'm just a little bit of a degenerate when it comes to a particular mod. Alright, so 6 mod, tier 15. Basic ass gear, no jewels. Empty slots, empty slots, empty slots. Early on, you would want to grab... oh, we can craft... we'll craft 1 time lost jewel that I would do on League Start. We'll craft 1 time lost jewel. Time lost sapphire. Fractured large. Okay. When the fucking... It's the start of a league build. Yeah, it's cheap. It's like under 100. We're trying to do really, really cheap shit so you guys could get used to things that are like very, very basic. We're rolling for crit chance or crit damage. Alright. And we don't have to do lights. We're going to put a couple of annuls on here. We're going to put a prefix slam on here. We're going to put a single exalt, prefix slam, chaos orbs, annul orbs, and we're going to put craniums, and we're going to put rerolls, and this should be enough for us to hit what we need. No lights. Since this is an early build, there's a crit chance. We slam prefix. We go to delirium. We grab a liquid ire. We slap a liquid ire. We put a fucking cranium on there. We are sad about these rings, but that is what it is. We're looking for crit bonus. No crit bonus, no crit bonus. Beautiful. We're gonna send annuls. We killed it. Beautiful. We're gonna chaos for crit chance or crit bonus. Crit chance. Slam prefix. Put energy shield. Put fucking cranium. Put it in. Reroll. We have crit chance. We're looking for crit bonus. We didn't get it. We slam annuls. We killed it. We chaos again. Crit chance or crit bonus. We got crit bonus. We slam prefix. We put ES on there. We put craniums. They're a lot cheaper than this, right? This is 15 div a try now. I don't care about wasting money now. I'm just showing you guys for early. Third crit chance we hit. Normally takes 5. I expect to do this 5 times per jewel. Done. Large crit chance, crit bonus, energy shield. Are we going to divine it? Fuck no. We're not going to divine it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit 6 passives. Beautiful. Let's go. And now we ought to be completely crit capped. Falling Thunder, 99% crit chance. Before this node, we are overcapped as fuck. At this point, I would equip Blindside, but I'm not going to. Alright, let's go Frozen Falls.
Fury of Frost.
Alright.
Blinded by dawn.
Oh, I didn't take energy shield passives. Hey, I'm like, why do I only have 3? Idiot. Okay.
Let's try something different.
Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. We don't care about this. Don't care about this. We don't care about this. Are we fucked on int? We're fucked on int. Alright. Swap the dex to the int. Do we need strength? I don't think we need strength. Swap this to int. Swap this to int. Swap this to int. By the way, people are messaging me going, I need stats. Brother. No problem. Okay. Power charge is there. Power charge is there. Power charge is there. I make 6. I would normally anoint on the amulet. I would anoint Lust for Power here. This is Isolation Guilt. Early on, not that expensive. I don't think I have an Isolation, so not. Maybe a little bit more expensive than I would like it to be. Nope. Let's go all Liquid Isolation. How much in divs? Yeah, it's not like
I'll
cheap,
fill that
but
in
it's...
as soon as I can.
Guilt is obviously cheap. Another PSA. Right click on the shit on the right to open the portal there immediately. Hello? Oh, control right click? Control left click? Control left click. There we go. Sure. I mean, it depends. Guilt is not expensive. Isolation might be expensive.
You ruminate, but there's nothing you can do to fix it.
Alright, let's go to our expedition areas. Maybe immaterial instead of shimmering? Immaterial instead of shimmering, what? No, this is MS, buddy. Alright. This is how this normally plays. Cool.
The mighty fall.
See those little X's? That's the explode going off. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna need to run a boss that has like 3 million HP. Poverty mode on the build, by the way. We've made our weapon for like 3.5 divs. Yep, we died because I suck. Don't sprint into shit and die. Let's find a powerful boss. There we go. Powerful map boss. How do you get so many power charges? I just showed you. 1, 2, 3, 4, base of 3. Alright. Or how do I get so many power charges, like, quickly? I also showed you that. That's the Shattering Palm Living Lightning tech. The Living Lightnings are hitting so many times per second that they are generating an assload of power charge. It's just free. Like, I could flicker through the map. I mean, Flicker doesn't do enough damage on this budget of gear, so... Nah, the boot that grants power charges is definitely not worth. Alright, we're gonna see if this boss can stand up to it. $1.5 mil. There's another 2. Okay. Powerful map boss. Remember, we are on broke boy gear. This is not like... There's literally nothing to this. You guys can have this on day 2. Okay. Power charges. Mantra. Find the bastard. Bonk the bastard. 2 million. On broke boy gear, by the way.
Mists of Sulami. Sun's wrath. Hey.
That's it. That is not a bug. They do not consume combo. The way this tech works is we put culmination, which consumes combo, which lets you consume combo. So your Shattering Palm is now a combo consuming skill, which lets you put A-list chimes in there. Then Living Lightning, keep hitting stuff and keep consuming combo. This one says, skills can build and retain combo regardless of weapon set, gain combo from all attack hits. And that is why that works. But I mean, like, this build, you could make this function on 10 divs. Like, that's really good defensives. Res capped, EVES. Like, we don't have a crazy amount of evasion, but good enough. The weapon bonks, like, clear the game on this. Easy mode. Where did I put this? So. There you go. Now, we're going to do the shit that I want to do, chat. We're going to speedrun Varashta. Also, I need to figure out how to... I got to figure out how to make the build planner work. The build planner ain't working, chat. It's a problem. 1 of 4 decks. Apparently I don't have natural decks. Sure. Obviously, once this is made, that's a little bit ridiculous for a weapon. All right, chat. For some reason, here's the problem I'm having. My build only works on the first 3 skills. It doesn't go further. That's stupid, but sounds normal for PoE 2. Just another broken shit. It's tech, bro. It's tech. But that's our craft for today. I need to make a command for the... I guess I'll make it exclamation mark Varashta. Or do I make it for... I will probably do... So let's go chatbot, chat commands. Chat, what are we doing for the command, for the build for Varashta? Is it exclamation mark speedrun or... I'll just go exclamation mark Varashta. Alright. Now... Now, you guys have this little puppy over here. Boom. That's the build guide that I made. So, the issue that I'm having with this is once we we set up the leveling here, but once we do Spark, Frostbomb, and Contagion, it doesn't move on to ED and Orb of Storms. It doesn't give us the other fucking skills. And that's what's annoying to me. Gem Priority, Unleash, Zenith Chain, Overabundance, Controlled, Zenith Unleash. Sure. So... Spark, ED, Orb of Storms, Fusillade, Contagion. That's for supports. I don't know why it gives us it like that, but... Well, it is what it is. I guess we're gonna have to just play it and feel it out. But yeah, Jersak, are you still here? I'm gonna message Jersak. There you go. Varashta speedrun is starting, bro.
Sorceress! The Maraketh fiend is getting away! Stop her!
Were you doing some pre-scouting for your run there? What do you mean pre-scouting? What is pre-scouting? Figuring out what build you're working towards in your speedrun. I'm not sure what you mean. I have the build down. We played it on hardcore. I ran a bunch of practice on it. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, figuring out what build I was working towards in the speedrun. I built the thing. The what I opened on the website is my guide. I literally built out the guide so that I could go in here, click on the build planner, and put the act on there, and now it highlights exactly what I'm picking in the game. It highlights my pathing, and then but what I was trying to do is get it to work to where I click a gem and it pops in immediately, like it shows me the gem shit. Either way, we're gonna roll.
I would appreciate it if you
Sound of madness.
reach Clearfell.
Alright.
Death comes swiftly here. I should keep moving. Power.
Alright.
and
This
hide
is where I am reminded to once again change my fucking shit. I deserve that.
Your sickness
Alright, the
controls
lock's
him.
on.
Inspiring. He bore the mark of corruption. I know.
Alright, talisman is nice. We put talismans over there.
Please come.
Here.
I'm Smith. There's a beast up. Now, if you could jump, take a look.
Right. Click these. I don't care about the other ID scroll. We roll on. We're 20 seconds behind. That sucks. Frost bomb.
Stay still.
Bro. These wolves are no joke, y'all. Holy
Thanks for the help.
fuck the damage. Remember to drop frost bombs while you're talking to this idiot.
Let's investigate that remnant. Look here.
Because these frost bombs are just gonna... we have an AUG, so we take a trans here. If we had a trans, we'd take the AUG. Because we want to take spell damage on the staff.
Do that yet.
We have 2 infusions, so we're just gonna do one of these. And then we're gonna do one of these. And then we should, like, be able to just clear it in, like, 3 casts. So if you pre-stack your infusions, it's really, really nice. We don't care about this shit.
No.
Good on you.
We immediately fish for spell damage. We get mana. We don't want to spend the other one. I will spend on it, but like spending the second AUG is kind of troll. Getting mana is very unlucky this early. But you get spell damage a lot off of this. Spell damage does make it a lot faster, but it is what it is. We're gonna go Contagion. Picked it up. Done. Gloves, the shield I don't care for. Put some ES on. The exit should be along this wall here. I think it's like way down here. There, yep. So 430 exit's not horrible. It could be better, could be worse. The fact that the staff doesn't have fucking spell damage is really annoying. I would prefer to have a staff. Since we entered northbound, we're going to assume this is the south boundary and go to the right. And usually we shouldn't get punished. We got punished. That's not what we want. We're going to assume this is the eastern boundary. We're going to go northwest. We should be finding Grimtangle here. We did. That means that Ariadne is... we're respawning a checkpoint to drop the aggro because we don't care about these idiots. It means Ariadne is going to be... So this is 1, 2, 3. Ariadne is like here. We're going to take a little bit of XP because we have a big following running after us. And we may as well just get him for free with Contagion. Cool. Touch the checkpoint. Respawn immediately. Frost bomb outside, pick up the flasks, walk out, pick up the frost bomb, walk back in. Energy shield aura is fine. We should be okay. Keep stacking frost bombs. The sparks should absolutely decimate her. And they do, and we get an exalted orb. God bless.
Kind deserve no better.
Now we want Unleash for Spark. And since this is not a river, then we know it's next to that Grim Tangle. We know the exit is over here. We're gonna check this in case this is a gem. And because this is a big XP pack, so we may as well take XP. Alright, this is not a gem. We don't care about the Regal Shard. We clean up the last bits of XP and we're out of here. This is a 7-something entry to fucking... What's it called? Oh, and you're not even here. You're over there. 7-minute entry into Red Veil. This is ass. About a minute wasted. But that's more of a layout problem than an us problem. Alright, this is bump. Had to make sure that we check it, that it's not a fake bump. Alright. You're not giving us shit, so we're no longer interested. I take the strength here. Bump is the good layout for Sork. We don't need spell damage. If we have spell damage, we nearly one-shot the guy. We are going to touch every obelisk and then pick whichever ones that we prefer best. We're gonna fight him there. Alright, before we touch this, actually, fuck. Well, I fucked myself. That's alright. We don't need it anyway. The way I fucked myself is by not killing enough to hit level 4, because I like to equip the flasks on the last obelisk when I touch it. However, I didn't have enough HP to equip stuff.
Ugh, the dead seem to rise.
Alright, we got our thing. We get this one. Kill these.
Your death comes.
Don't really care about that guy.
That voice, it is bound.
Alright, stack sparks.
Not yet.
I mean, stack infusions for spark. Like spell damage. He's gonna walk right into our fucking trap.
I need more time.
Now, having spell damage on Spark here, like, legitimately, he's already dead if we had spell damage on Spark.
Not yet.
But even still, this is insanely fast for a caster. Considering we walked in at 7, this was, like, really, really, really fast. So, that's 9 minutes.
Finn makes
I mean,
fun
this
of
is not, like,
but I think it's
top
charming.
competitor in the game fast, but it is pretty fast. We don't care about the rest of these. We do want to see these. We do have a mess here, so that's good. Those we don't care about. Goodbye. Mana regen. There's a world in which we had spell damage. This is better than what we're wearing, so we're going to take it. We're going to pick up our regex. We're going to click the regex on here. It's all lightning spell skills. I mean, it is what it is. We can't afford shit anyway. Just going to take more scrolls.
Her mind tends
Going to talk to Dude Menbro over here.
If you find a pint out there,
And
bring it back.
I would like to have been in Grim Tangle like a minute ago. That minute wasted kind of fucks us.
happened here?
No body armor, Grim Tangle. This is gonna be kind of ass.
The wound, the grim tangle.
So after it works, it works. Could have equipped it just before you hit 4 to refill and level up. The flask have a level 4 requirement to equip, my brother. Flask requires level 4.
Blocked for now. But I sense more than just life.
Alright, touch the checkpoint so we get the skip. This Grim Tangle is gonna be rough.
By Garukan!
No body armor, no armor in general. No spell damage. We have no damage and no defensives. Just in case you guys were wondering how this Grim Tangle is gonna go, we have neither defense nor damage. I guess we got a little bit of spell damage on the wand.
My way forward is
It's
clear.
5. Not bad. Pick up a tiny bit more spell damage. This might be a dead end. Please fuck off, Mr. Wolves. No, sir. No, sir. Fuck off. Alright. That's dead end. These artillery bastards suck. I let go of spacebar just in time there.
These inscriptions.
Now don't move!
The gem bug you want to work around by selecting the passive guide on your screen. I thought it was a control interface thing, but it might be in general. I don't even know if it's a bug to begin with. It might be a guide being broken type thing.
Such
If we keep up the search.
Can you please fuck off, Mr. Wolf? Jesus. Alright, 13 cemetery entries. Kind of slow. Could be better. Like, could be a lot better. But it also could be a lot worse. This looked like something. It is not something. Jabated. Noob streamer. Yep. Saw that one coming from a mile away. That's why I poked my face into here for light radius. I didn't see it, but I saw it. I felt it being there. Oh, no. Oh, no. We don't want no part of this. Blue pack, too. We want 6 anyway because we really want contagion, so we want ED, so I should be taking this XP. I really should be taking. Kelmoon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Of course it's an iron ring when I'm on a fucking caster. I swear to God it's weighted against you.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, we want this XP anyway, so... Alright, that guy can fuck off. The Obelisk can fuck off. Alright. Now we are in let's get out of here mode. Not that we weren't in that mode already, but that is just ass. Holy. Is it really just on the other side? I hate it when this fucking shit happens in Cemetery. You clear the whole zone. It is. It's just on the other side. I hate this game sometimes. Guy hit +2 Proj, gloves, and 10 chaos and start to complain about Iron Ring Act 1. Brother. I complain about not having the Iron Ring most of the time. So we have a bit of a problem here. Alright, Unleash is gonna go on to Contagion.
Not yet. Didn't break a sweat.
Alright, we want the support gem. This is now Zenith. The Zenith is going on ED. I don't care about that glacial rune in the slightest. I need those Augs. I have to backtrack for the Augs. Wig focus, maybe it has something decent. We're gonna check this. Artificer orbs we don't care about. Like, we'll get enough of them. That's the boss arena, so we found it. Alright, that's spread. That is not the boss arena. The boss arena is this way, though. Nope. No, you aren't. No, you aren't. Alright, cast speed, sure. Maybe we get spell damage. God bless, we get spell damage. Okay. This could be a lot worse. We're just short on skill gems. We would like to have had... we would like to have had fucking... Orb of Storms we would have wanted.
Repulsive witch. May your miss.
That was slow, but that's alright. We got owned in Cemetery. Cold damage on a focus. You are you game. Hello? That's not the map boundary. This is not the map boundary. Which fucking way is this map boundary? Alright, well, we guessed correctly. Okay, cool. Is the boss, like, supposed to be here? Why am I...
Vile creature.
The fuck? There it is. Alright. I want the Regal from here, from the League mechanic, but if I don't find it, I don't find it. I didn't find it. Whatever. Can't afford to waste any more time. Unfortunate. But has to happen like that sometimes.
Your intrusion here. I will end your meaningless life. Cut down. The spirit's hunger. Cut down.
Your request.
Succumb to the Empire. Your soul is mine. Cut down. Perish.
Your demise is welcomed. I am sure of
Alright,
it.
the feathered robe we should be able to grab. Okay. 22 at Lockland. Not great. Kind of slow. I think this is a 40-minute GNR kill, unfortunately. Which sucks. But it is what it is. We have to take pounds, so we don't even get Orb of Storms yet. Cannot believe that he missed me there. Bro is actually trying to help me. Unleash back onto Contagion. Frostbomb here. EDC over there. Never punished. Got 2 Regals for our troubles. Pool. Pounds. Let's go.
I'm picking up another runestone nearby.
These plains, though twisted, hold beauty.
Oh, straight to it then. The hunt begins.
Wow, these fucking Roas. This is an Exalt, so I guess I'll take it. I'll take an Artificer along with it, sure. Found the entrance.
Not yet.
Let me out, thank you. There's our support gem. We desperately needed that.
Not yet. Be gone, vision.
Chain, I think I have to skip chain. I don't have to skip chain. I could go chain, and I could go... Oh, bro, I know you're here. I don't have to skip chain per se. I want that.
Rabid one! This land is not yours to plunder. Get back here, creature. Your death comes. Not yet.
I would like to have that cold confusion.
I can't do that yet. Corruption
Alright.
spreads like wildfire.
Never
No
punished. Got
creature
an
is
extra
safe.
skill gem. So that is our Orb of Storms. And we are 9. 9 is fine. We should be able to hit 10 before next zone.
I'm picking up another runestone.
This is
nearby.
bro. And we need Orb of Storms. Yay. Okay. Now we need ED chain. Nice. The guide is working. The guide is working. I'm so happy. Okay. God bless. Alright, Una should drop all what we need. Alright, goodbye. This goes here.
Una will be
Perfect.
most pleased to see this.
Okay. Jagged, no void. The exit's in front of us. There's the exit. We are not 10. Fuck! Wow. That sucks. What I get for trying to hurry. Alright, intended. Intended, we got more XP. Alright, just long enough for these to die. Cool.
I cannot control this much flame. This village is beyond saving.
Alright, and we want to ideally be like closer to 11 by the time we get out of here, so... Oh, hell no. The Orb of Storms. We'll do it. Not because we care about it, but we're doing it because we want the XP.
Fall before me.
We are 10, so in theory we need to go back to the fucking place. Alright, goodbye, goodbye. This should let us do this. Okay.
I must travel light.
Fucking inventory management. Okay. Boss is gonna be this way. We are almost 11. This is a decent town.
I think such a different sort of.
These are just some odds and ends of mine.
We're gonna ID everything. We will put this on because we can. Mainly,
Treasure it.
We don't care about that. We don't have any better options. That's just armor. Sure, we'll put the body on. We'll put the belt on. Check it. Fire skills, lightning skills. We want the fire skills. We got the fire skills and the firebolt. The reason we want the fire skills, chat, is because of fucking Fusillade. We're going to commit to all fire skills. We're going to get spell damage out of it. We're going to put Unleash into our Contagion. And we picked up a bunch of damage. Spell damage, gain, and fire. Sure. Good enough. We are going to put 2 runes in it. We're going to go gain fire, gain lightning. And we are back to Ogum Village. Count's decree indicates that you're getting closer, by the way. Just, this way? No. That's a dead end. Oh, that way? That way. Yeah, okay.
Face your judgment, Marraketh wench.
Alright, so we probably want to take out Chain out of Essence Drain and put Unleash onto, like, Firebolt or something.
The Marraketh do not forgive, nor do they forget. Not yet. Your death comes.
Guillotine drops. Get down here. Your time is up. The guillotine drops. You cowards! Fight or die!
Holy shit. Fuck, took forever to kill that boss. Mostly a skill issue, TBH.
It is a shame.
Alright.
These walls are oppressive. Who chooses to live this way?
That is a good body armor. We just don't have the strength for it at the moment. ED. Unleash and Contagion. Rogue of Storms down here. Overabundance goes in it. That's our Control Destruction support gem.
I can't do that yet.
And that's our level 5. So we don't have to town to Latest. And XP 2. We ideally would love to be 13 by the end of the zone. So we definitely need a fuckload more XP.
Not yet.
Alright, and we even get a 4 and a pelt mantle for our troubles. Sure, we'll put a pelt mantle on. And the 4 is gonna go probably Spark? Question mark? ED doesn't do much. Yeah, sure, Spark. Like, ED clears when ED clears, but Spark, I think, is our little extra oomph, so. Alright. Cool.
I need more time.
I don't care about the Pathfinder coat. Extra uncut support. We want those for the Varashta swap. Alright. This is actually enough to level, so I should be good. This is plenty to level. Shit. Yep. Is this the shitty fucking layout where it's like over here? Yes, it is. Fuck you, game. I now know the bullshit that you're pulling on me. It's over 40 for the kill, but whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, level 14 required. Yeah, gotcha.
May he howl like a ravaged Deshret.
I was thinking that I already was Fusillade ready, but I'm not. Excuse me? Excuse me? Would like to walk forward, please? We gotta take this out here. Really wish that Zir's Impatience worked with Pounce. Ooh, that is like... Yowza. Brother. I would really prefer not to die. Ashen Staff. Watch this shit be better than what I crafted. It's not. Okay, bless. Why am I fighting this again? Like, in theory, I need XP. I get that. But, like... in practice, I'm just fucking wasting 2 minutes for no reason.
There is just a man. Nothing more.
Don't care about the Chaos Orb. That looks like an Omega Fast Geonor fucking arena. I actually need to walk over and take XP. This should get me there. Please? Bless. God bless. Alright. 28 int. You have got to be fucking with me right now.
I know what this
Do I...
is, and it is not good.
You have got to be fucking with me right now.
If you, will you pay them a visit? Go make a legend.
I'm literally gonna have to go to the fucking store and go click on int.
Anything
Because I didn't click
fancy?
int.
That's a good one.
Fuck me.
Stick to the cairns.
And then we want Fusillade. Okay, I guess controlled. And then we move Zenith over. And then we cry and scream because that's life.
Oh, I like
I'm
this.
gonna wear that anyway.
Why?
Take our support gem from latest. I think we already did. And now this is slow as fuck. Alright, we no longer need Spark, I don't think. Fusillade, we will take Spark anyway.
Scum. Husband, this interloper has the power we need. Kill her, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
I think not, Mad Wolf.
First one's iron. You'll pay with your life. Oriana,
Not yet.
open the
Juristak, do you see that damage, by the way?
the beast. Give me what you
2 casts.
I think not. So much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can.
Like, it's not like I'm on good gear either.
manipulative whore. How dare you abandon me after all I've given you? Desolation. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Requiem on high.
He's dead, by the way.
The Countess has escaped with the beast.
You need the lightning infusions? Yeah, that's why we do the double lightning. Alright, time to catch up on chat. Sorry I was away for a while, boys. That was 40 minutes of pure bullshit. I appreciate y'all keeping yourselves entertained. Hey mate, hope you're doing well. I just wanted to know if Aziri's Communion still reserves life if I use it on a skill provided by my amulet. Well, the skill provided by your amulet's free, so it doesn't do anything for you in that case, because it would have to actually reserve. It says it reserves life instead of spirit, and your amulet skill reserves nothing. So it would reserve life worth nothing, so it doesn't work. Sorry, buddy. That's for Shiro. I have a one-handed mace with T1 crit fractured, plus 4 melee skills and T2 attack speed. Should I annul everything, go for T1 APD and finish prefixes, so I can whittle the suffixes, or just spam prefix chaos? You should not craft attack weapons, sir, much less physical attack weapons. I have a whole video on it. But fizz weapons just suck, bro. I mean, just don't. Like, if you want the fizz weapon, just farm the money and buy it. Especially in this economy. You're gonna spend 2,000 div for a weapon that's worth like 800. It's so not worth it. Like, so not worth it. You want to make a perfect weapon, and one doesn't exist. And you have a fractured crit. You would chaos for percent fizz. Then you would whittle for hybrid percent fizz. And you probably have to desecrate a blocker, like either accuracy or wed or something. Then you'd whittle your suffixes, and then you'd come back and light for the flat. But it's annoying as fuck, and it's really expensive, and you need to check the end result, because it's not going to be... It's just not worth it. It's very much not worth it. I'd rather do it fast. What's different between 3k Hive Blood and 3k 4 Hive Blood when you can do 2 maps quick and get 6? Whatever. It work if you put support cost Spirit on it, but why? Well, it's a free gem. I wouldn't put it on there. It was a YouTube question. All right. No streamer client, unfortunately, go to suffer. How do you craft melee and T1 Spirit Amulet? We answered that. That's been a while. So in gloves, you only want modifiers. We answered that. Just checking the YouTube comments. Beautiful. We caught up on the YouTube comments. Do you know there's a spell that costs 10k mana? Is there a spell that costs 10k mana? Or are you talking about the quest? People buy +4 level to melee skills absence with cast on ailment. I don't get it. For what exactly? Me neither. I don't know what they're casting on ailment. Oh, it's tech. Put Frostwall in it. Gemling scale with Frostwall, Ice Crystal Life. Put Verglass in your main skill. It gains like tons of cold damage. It's on the Runic Fork. Oh, the spell itself is on the Runic Fork. I see. Okay. If you're starting playing this league for the first time today, how would you gain currency? My friend wants to try it without donations from me. You understand asking me how to gain currency is much more cheating than taking donations from you, right, Morkvets? Like, I mean, let's ask the guy with tens of thousands of fucking hours in this game on how to make currency. That's not cheating. You could just give him a div, bro. Expeditions, they require strong build. Ritual, high investment, just random tablets. They're not selling well anymore. So if I started today from scratch, I would run enough abysses to get a couple of Omens of Light. I would put a build together on 10 div. As we saw with a 100 div monk build that could do expeditions and everything else. And then I'd go farm expeditions. If I wanted to do it farming. If I wanted to do it crafting, I'd run Abyss until I got a couple Omens of Light, and then I would start chaosing tablets until I'm blue in the face. Probably Breach and either Delirium or definitely not Ritual tablets. So probably Breach or Delirium tablets. Definitely not Irradiated. Maybe Abyss tablets. Probably a Breach or Abyss tablets. If I were to do it by crafting gear, the shit doesn't sell this late in the league, so I probably would try not to craft gear as much as possible, unless I just needed cheap pieces. But, I mean, at this point, it's better to farm and just buy shit instead of crafting anything, Morkvets. So, there's only one normal catalyst left worth shit, and not even every refined worth more than chaos. Yeah. Spam Temple 2 is a side quest kind of thing. I would rather hurt myself than spam Temple. So, beyond that, how else would I make money? I mean, just let him play the game, bro. He's new. He doesn't need to make money. It's a magical, mystical time, to be honest with you. Just let him do what he's doing. He's gonna enjoy it regardless. How do casters typically get elemental infusions? For the most part, the Orb of Storms and Frostbomb. Frostbomb usually triggers something, or there's the new Verisium infused shit for if you put ward on your glove. Usually costs like 100 to 150 ward, depending on what level you get it at. But you can get an infusion that counts as infusion of every type. I want to try caster for the first time, actually. That would require some farm on my monk first, probably. Just started from scratch, dude. It's not a big deal. Could work. It's like reasonable. I think it's a pretty fine way to do. All right, 43. We're gonna run Act 2, and then after that we'll wrap up. Cause it's like fucking 11:40. I got work in 8 hours. There's a spirit skill that gives you infusions depending on the ailments you cause or something. Yes, there is one. There's that. You do need to cause ailments. 6 hour more to stream. Hell no. Alright, we're gonna save the gems. We're gonna do our Varashta bullshit here, and then we are gonna go to sleep.
Time to prove.
Alright. Oh, we don't have any fucking minion shit. Fuck. I'm gonna be struggling without the minion shit, am I? We saw one minion thing. We didn't have enough money to do anything about it.
By Garukan! Stay still!
Grand life flask. Oh yeah, we're in shitty life flask too. We didn't need good life flask against fucking Geonor. He's a pussycat.
Not yet.
Alright, we want to find all our support gems because we need level 2 support gems by Varashta. We need 3 level 2s, 3 level 1s. I mean, the 1s will do instead of 2s, it doesn't matter, but we need 6 support gems for the swap. Maybe we don't actually Omega need all of them, but it would just be nice to have everything that we need. It's fake. Alright, that camp is like on that wall or somewhere, something like that. I think I go find the camp after. That's the boss. It's a checkpoint. Maybe the camp was on this wall. Yep, there it is. There's a sport gem, and off to the boss we go.
The pack leader up there. They come. Not yet.
And I could just buy this flask, because having HP is going to be really nice. I guess I may as well get the other flask, and for that I just need strength, which I'm going to click here anyway.
A new realm of power.
Alright. So that's going to go into strength. That's strength, and then we're going to take... Probably we're going to need to take some int nodes. Are we still okay there? We are not okay there,
A
okay.
step closer
And if
to
we
legend.
refund this to... Actually, you know what?
A
Fuck it.
step closer to legend.
Who goes there? Warm nights.
Speak up.
My wares are renowned. Warm nights. I am a
I'm assuming you guys can hear me now.
so the trail. Move swiftly.
Wait, I could just check and see. Yeah, you guys can hear me now. I heard the sneeze. Rude. I never believe you. Somebody else would have to say they heard it. Bless you, though. Thank you. I have 3 cats, and I have cat allergies, by the way. So, you know, I sneeze a lot.
Welcome.
What about the time loss thing? As far as I understand, doesn't matter whether to light for crits or 25 notable. It absolutely matters whether to light for crits or 25 notable. If you light for 25 notable, you are a fucking maniac and deserve to lose all your money. Then just because it says 1 on PoE doesn't mean that there's no weights on the thing. All that 1 means on PoE for weight is we don't know what it actually is. But there's a guy that tested this. And let me tell you, notable, you could go 100 Omens of Light and not hit it. It is very rare. It's one of the rarest mods on Jewels. So, it absolutely matters what you light for on Jewels. Probably matters more than on any other fucking piece of gear which you light for. Alright, extra 5. We'll take an extra 5 because we need them. Extra support. Hello? Sure. In theory, I should be walking over to the right. But this forces me to the right naturally, so this is fine. Bro! Bro! Please! Hello? Armor's overpowered! Jesus Christ. You guys see how long I lived? I'm 15 in here. I don't need any more levels. How my fucking contagion didn't catch is beyond me. Or rather, have ED didn't catch is beyond me. Alright, check this. 16 is good. We're gonna eat shit later in the act on XP anyway, so we may as well get levels. Let's see what you got here. Exalt Regal. I have a Regal. I have no Exalt. We're gonna go Exalt. Okay. I need to be going up. Oh, you debated me, game. Ain't no way that this is not the way. It is not the way. Jesus Christ. Am I just fucking old and washed? Is there a list of the necessary quests by speedruns are not speedy? What do you mean a list of necessary quests? There's not a list of necessary quests. Like, nothing is necessary. Oh. Skip everything that's not essential. Fucking, if you can skip it, skip it. I don't do Freythorn. I don't do shit. I feel like I just debated myself walking here. Please turn to the right. God bless. Saved by the bell.
I can't do that now. Die for
Oh, Soldier Great Helm is actually good. 2 exalts. Yeah, I'll take 2 exalts. And now I need to click a fucking dex node because otherwise my overabundance doesn't work. LOL.
cold taking. Foul crawler.
I don't like the way this path is going. I really don't like this. I don't think I got punished. God bless. I did not get punished.
She's insane.
You'll burn, Market scum! For the Faradun!
Winds blaze you, please.
Just don't touch me, Faridan.
No need to rush. All right.
Okay. 15 MS with fire res. I'll take it.
Pride.
Goodbye, old
Blessing.
boots. Please, one-time game. Please, suffix. Fuck you, game. One time. One time. I guess we're
I will
fucked.
tell your tale. My wares are renowned.
I mean, playing it without minion skills is going to be annoying, but we're still going to do it.
Let's move swiftly.
I have a feeling we're going to have to do it without minion skills. I broke something on my counter, by the way. I don't know what I broke, but I broke something.
This passage is how the traitor betrayed her people. Now I explore its secrets.
No, this is the wrong way. 100% this is the wrong way. Don't tell me this is the right way, game. I will hate you forever.
Die forgotten.
This is the right fucking way. Fuck you, game. Why is this the right way?
These parchments. Perhaps the
Trio
barbarian
imprisonment.
is
I have to
this way.
fight his stupid ass anyway.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Hail, woman. You are centuries late. Hakbaria Nakai. Kai.
Why I'm even looking at that. We should be preferencing that direction, but I want the skill gem.
Not yet. Unnatural filth. Orbala and the Sisters 5.
And we're gonna prefer the checkpoint side when the thing splits. Actually, we're gonna go touch this. Please leave me alone. Alright. Finally caught the stream. Welcome, sir. Sorry we're not doing crafting. We're doing a little bit of a rush to speedrun practice. Alright, and we again prefer the checkpoint side when it splits. Yep. That was correct. We should be finding the exit here, like 3 rooms or so. There it is. Alright, we're 17, entering at an hour. I would have liked to be, like, way further down an hour in, but, you know, I suck at this game, and I died a lot. And I think my, like, early Act 2 was absolutely horrendipitous.
Reopen ancient gates of 7 waters.
You know, fuck it. Can I even? I can't even. I will go click that. So that damage is pitiful.
Didn't break a sweat.
This is an Exalt, so we want it. Oh, it's a GCP now? I don't give a fuck about a GCP.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
I can't do that yet.
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm the hunters.
Hold! Take!
Do you know if crit bonus, crit percent are relatively the same, or is it beneficial to chaos for specific one? On which piece of gear, sir?
Give these demons no quarter.
It depends on the piece of gear, and it depends on the build, and depends on if you're crit capped or not. Still talking time lost. Are we... That depends on whether we're talking about spell crit or regular crit untagged or attack crit. Spell crit bonus is the worst out of all of them. I would not... I would have to chaos for that. I would never light for that. That is by far the shittiest crit of all crits. Regular crit bonus untagged and regular crit chance untagged are all pretty easy to hit. Spell crit chance is pretty easy to hit. Both the attack crits are like reasonable, but I think attack crit bonus is ass. Don't quote me on that, I don't know that for a fact. I think I've seen it be ass. I can tell you, crit bonus spells is the worst mod ever to hit. You are dead, sir.
To seek peace, and the Sekimars disgraced me. Left my corpse to rot in the sand. This time, we choose war. We shall finish this, but not today.
Make haste.
Yeah, with chaos for bonus on attacks.
Mark my words, Damanra. I will return you.
Quickly! He conjures the very sad.
I can tell you, crit bonus spears is like... I think crit bonus spears was reasonable. There is a dock. Search for the dock with jewel weights. There is one, and he did 11,000 tries. You can trust the numbers that are in there. It's enough reps to, like, be reasonable.
All right.
Alright. 10 MS there. I need to talk to Zarka anyway. Suffix, yep. Prefix, yep. I hate you. I'm about to have to commit an alch to it.
Ah, yes.
I mean, I'm just fucked, aren't I?
For you, young one.
I think I'm fucked. I think that just is what it is. Alright. Did I not take the Alk in the other one? Oh yeah, I skipped it. Okay, yeah, cool. Great. Beautiful. Where's our thing? Ivory. There's Sycamas. Alright. We got 1, 2, 3. The skill gems we got, we only needed 3. The support gems we don't have. So we can upgrade our shit on the 5s. But the support gems we will have, we'll have bidding and mark for death, and I guess we'll go mag area and we'll pick up conch area here pretty shortly. I don't think we'll need to fight the boss, but we don't have minion skills either, and that's what sucks.
I will serve. Go with the winds.
Wait. Okay, it gives me the bar, yeah.
Perhaps here, Balbala, we can both be redeemed.
Maybe cast speed is more important to have high roll. On what? Alright, let's pause the timer. Let me catch up on chat. Last season and this season I've been crafting caster rings. Last season I sold a ton, but this season it's been lacking. How do you figure out what's selling? I look at mods on PoE Ninja, I look at guides, but I can't seem to find the right market niche this league for rings. It's because the +1 all spell skills ring exists, and because the best ring mods come from the breach tree. So this late into the league, you either craft for people that are brand new, which brings you up solely no money, or you craft for the high-end people. The high-end people are picking up crit bonus and crit chance on rings. Those are not craftable. They're picking up gains on rings. Those are not craftable. They're picking up all spell skills on rings. Those are not craftable. So the breach gives you a bunch of non-craftable mods, so you can't do anything about it. If you want to craft caster rings, you have to farm breach. That's really all there is to it. Morkvets, Mage Bloods, Fire, Ruby Flask. Okay, so I'm targeting the wrong mods. The mods that I was talking about are drop only from Breach. They cannot be crafted. You're targeting the wrong piece of gear. I wouldn't craft rings for casters. The only way you can craft those rings is by sniping the correct ones, fracturing them and getting lucky, and doing a bunch of weird shit. And if you're new to crafting, I wouldn't fuck with it. And yes, cast speed is definitely important to have a high roll on, but so are the other mods. Caster rings are just ass. Go to PoEDB and look at the breach mods and caster rings. Those are drop only, and then you'll see why your shit isn't selling. Alright, cool.
Stand tall. An oasis
Alright.
in the desert.
One fear roam. Trap steal increased damage. Sure, I guess it's increased damage it is.
I need more time. Gold, take you.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Reduced honor restored, don't care. Alright, so you know exactly how casters are doing their things then.
Sand, take you.
That was close.
Either way, we're going here, so may as well take this ritual trial. Doesn't matter.
Not yet.
The ritual has been disrupted. I would give anything for a sip.
Boost max honor, sure. Don't particularly care. Hourglass.
Not yet. By Garukan! Die, forgotten!
That was close.
Really?
Good riddance. Greetings.
Alright, we're looking at one purchase. We'll take more damage.
Onwards, always.
Escape trials are fine. They are fast.
I need more time. Stand tall.
Do we care about any of this? Whatever. It's all bullshit. Let's go.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
Furious Stone Lord! I challenge you!
Beware of the burst.
Your death comes! I am worthy!
I knew you would succeed.
Alright.
My path is clear! The pact is
Alright.
sworn.
Kalari's deception is going here. That's brutality. This we don't care about.
May that serve you.
What do we have? No golds, we have silvers. Mysterious gloves, armor, sure.
I must travel light.
And then there we want just mysterious is fine. That could be anything. Alright, cool. Still no minions shit.
You young one.
Wow, still no minion stuff. That's great. So sometimes you get owned on the build apparently.
Not wander. Here we are.
Alright.
Do not wander.
That's enough speedrunning for the day. That was an hour. Delete that. and migrate the SSF Aldor. Hi Keeson, love your crafting guides. I got one question. What would you do if you had a quarterstaff with suffix fractured 5 melee, T1 crit bonus, T2 crit chance desecrated, prefixes are T1 wed, T1 cold, and T2 fizz accuracy? I want to get rid of fizz accuracy. I would not be in that position because I would never fracture 5 melee. That's terrible. Desecrating for crit is also terrible. And for the T2 fizz accuracy, you just have to whittle it. You have to do the prefix whittle, whittling omen, and chaos targets prefix. What you would do in that case is you would have to click. You would have to click one of these Sinistral Erasures, and you would have to click one of these whittlings, combine them both together, put a greater chaos orb on, and it'll target that accuracy. But also, you shouldn't be crafting attack weapons, and not fracturing crit is really stupid. Desecrating for crit is also really stupid, and you're going to waste so much money. The weapon's not going to be worth. You should have price checked your result at the end. It's a really bad idea. I can't find what flask you're talking about for max fire res in PoE 2. It's not a flask. Mage Blood, Legacy of Ruby. It's just this, but with Ruby on here. I think it should work without extreme high res. The recoup tech is pretty normal among Infernalist players. You know what we're talking about? I have zero desire to know what you guys are talking about. Y'all are doing Infernalist fire res stacking stuff, and that sounds like I want no part of it. If you're talking about monks or bows, then I'd be down. Morkvets want to build a 90 max fire res for Infernalist build. I don't know why. You could just click CI, put all your shit on Word, and ignore the entirety of Infernalist mechanics. But alas, he wants fire res for some reason. So, that's that. All right, lads. Work is in 7.5 hours. I will attempt to keep streaming, but I will eventually have to drop some nights. If you're not already on Discord, you should join the Discord because it has grown to be fairly large. There's also people that are on it when I'm not on it. There's... I don't even know how many members there are. I need to check. There are... Does it even tell me? 585 Discord members. That's a lot of people. But yeah. If you need anything, find me on there. That's it for tonight, lads. We stopped on a decent one. I hope you all enjoyed the cheap crafts. I do need feedback on the streams and the crafts, so if there's stuff that you guys like, you need to tell me. And if there's stuff you don't like, you need to tell me. Just let me know in Discord. That way I can make adjustments to the stream and y'all can have a better experience. Craft is good. Very nice. Excellent. But yeah, if you guys want more crafting stuff, I also might need more ideas. But either way, just viewer feedback is always good. You are maybe a little bit too fast crafting. It was easy to miss some parts. Yes, slower is better for new guys. Fair enough. Fair enough. We might redo it, or I might just do like a video on it. I might like do, you know, new monk build, less than 10 div type shit. All right, lads, it's been fantastic. I appreciate all of you being here. You guys are awesome as always. I was a little bit worried at the start of the stream when nobody showed up, and then a bunch of you showed up, so that was fantastic. Work has actually been pretty reasonable, so thank you all again for being here. Find me on Discord if they bully you. They won't bully me. They actually really like me. I've been getting nothing but compliments. Right on for the stream. Kelmoon, appreciate you being here. Thank you all. You guys are amazing. We are going to see if any of our buddies are online, so we can send you guys off to a fantastic place. And what we're going to do is we're going to send you all to a Thalagos. He actually, he's pretty awesome. He's doing a bunch of different builds. He's a fun guy. Yeah, we went to him the other day and he showed up and he was good people. So we are gonna send you guys over there. I appreciate y'all. Peace out, boys. Y'all are fantastic. Love y'all. Peace out, YouTube.